what can you tell me about your first experiences attending wrestling school?
Well, of course, with me, I took the boxing route in. So I became. Of course, I'm in a wheelchair. I'm an amputee, but I started boxing here locally in the town that I'm from, Campbellsville, and I was a teacher, of course, and I was boxing on the side. I've done a couple platforms. I boxed with people from Rough and Rowdy. I don't know if you've heard of that. I've been on Street Beefs. I've been on there, fought. So that was kind of my leeway in, I mean, being in a wheelchair, boxing wasn't going to hold up forever. And I was like, man, I want to be world champ. And my son, he's 11. He had really just got into wrestling a couple years ago. He's a big Ricochet fan. And of course, Ricochet being from Kentucky,
Mhm.
so we take up with him a lot. But my training, I've more so I've gotten to work and learn a lot of secrets from like a lot of top guys in the industry. Anywhere from I've worked with Jay Lethal all the way down to local stars in Knoxville, such as Brad Cash, other local great stars, Deke Rivers, Mike Powers, a lot of great people. I've been in locker rooms with Myron Reed. But the training part, I really started off as a boxer, and for me to become a wrestler, it really wasn't that big of a leap as it may have been for other people, because there's not too much I can really do as far as leg work. So I just learned a lot of technical holds and learn how to be as safe as I can and work as snug as I can. And we got a lot of great training facilities up here in Kentucky, but I learned most of everything in Tennessee in the Knoxville area.
And
Yeah,
the cool thing about, your background, like you said, you're a boxer and there's all kinds of moves and holds that you're able to kind of um parlay, basically use carry over into the wrestling world. So already you just knew right and then and there you had something to work off of. And so
absolutely.
was there like any pieces of advice that you got from your trainers that still sticks with you today?
Yeah, well, not really a trainer. He's actually a friend of mine. Uh, uh, Doug Basham gave me some of the best advice I'd ever heard. He didn't see my disability. He seen me that I was a man and I wanted to do something and I was serious. He told me to get a body and to tell a story. That's what he told me. When I started out in like the death match scene. Deathmatch scenes can be kind of sporadic here and there, but I wanted to be a legit storyteller. And that's what he told me. He said, I need to get a body and I need to tell my story. And that's a piece of advice that I took from, and of course, I look up to Doug Basham. OVW's right up the street. He's one of the head trainers there with Al Snow.
Mhm,
Uh,
mhm,
great,
mhm.
great training facility. That's what he told me, and that's what really stuck with me over months of training. Is like, yo, I need to get a body, I need to be serious, and I need to tell a story in like a different way that inspires other people that are in my situation. You don't see a lot of handicapped wrestlers, and that's what I am. I'm truly could be one of one. Then I take big bumps. I try to push it to my extreme. So yeah, definitely get a body and tell a story. Tell your story the way you need to tell.
Yeah, I mean, you got to find what methods work out for you. How
Absolutely.
how you're able to move around and do what you need to do.